2wancast, season 2. Donnie T. Smith. Originally North Carolina, South Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yes.
What part?
Matthews. It was like right next to Charlotte.
Okay. And you came here when?
I came here 2017 for college.
You probably lost a lot of people then.
I did. Because it was just like, I don't know. It was like exciting. And my whole thing about it is like change more so. I'm very bad with change. So like going to New York, it was like so much change was going on. And like just naturally, like I just started losing contact with a bunch of friends. And that shit was hard as fuck, yeah.
What about changing is so difficult?
I don't know. Like, just things not being the same. Like, it stresses me out. It gives me anxiety. Because I get used to things. I get in a routine. I'm just like, okay, this is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be. And I guess it's like a control thing, I guess. And like feeling like I can tell the future because of the routine. And then when that's disrupted, I can't tell anything.
So like the fact that things are now gonna not be in your control for a little bit. It's kind of like what the stress.
I believe so. I feel like that's a big part of it.
That's interesting. I love change. Like I love.
Really?
Yeah. It's like exciting to me. It's like new opportunity. It's like every time I've had like a change, it always has aligned with like when the seasons change.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something about the way it aligns. So it's always kind of like a theme. It's like, oh, the springtime's coming. I'm starting a new job. This is a change. I'm gonna go get a haircut. Like get like a new look. It's like a whole like experience. It's like you tie up your loose ends from like the last season. It's like like going into a new season of a show or the 2wancast. But I could see why it's stressful too, though. Like if you like to control things, I could see why it's like, oh no, I'm losing control.
Yeah. Sometimes change is good. But yeah, for the most part, that shit stresses me out. It does.
So then what was it like moving to New York?
Moving to New York, it was super cool. It was hard because like it was like my first time like kind of on my own. I didn't know anybody. So like going to a new school and like being just around strangers 24/7, like even in my room, like I had a roommate and like they would sleep in the room with you, you know? And I was just around people all the time and I'm not used to that. Like I like being alone at times. So it was a lot, but it was weird because I like being alone and I wanted to be alone, but I also felt alone, if that makes sense. Like I was always around people, but they were strangers. So it was just like I felt alone still, even with a bunch of people in the city.
How many months before you were like, yeah, like I live here, like I'm like a New Yorker, or do you still not feel like it?
I want to say like my junior year. No. Okay, because I was staying in a dorm, so I didn't feel like a New Yorker till I want to say like my senior year when I was like staying in New York full time, had a job and shit like that. Yeah. So I want to say like it took like 3-4 years to
Really?
fully feel like that. Yeah.
So you just kind of like fish out of water for a little bit.
Very much so.
It's probably exciting though too. Like you're probably like that's a lot of stimulation, especially like New York City.
Yeah.
Probably meeting a lot of new people, a lot of experience. Was it like a city where you grew up in, or was it?
No,
Slower?
I grew up in the suburbs, so like, I'm like the city life was different.
Yeah.
It was different. I didn't know what the fuck I didn't know what the fuck to expect. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was crazy. Yeah. When did you come here?
I'm from here, but like Long
Oh,
Island.
like right.
So like,
And you still live in Long Island, right?
yeah, I'm suburbs
Nice.
gang, you know. And then anytime I want to come to the city, it's like 30 minutes on the train, so it's not bad. I like both though. Like I like the city. It's better for the gigs. It's more action. But I like that. Like I can go home and it's like mad quiet.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. Too many people for me is like too much
Stresses you
stimulus
out.
sometimes. Yeah, that should stress me out. So like, I don't know. I like the suburbs. It's calm. And like,
Oh, sorry. How was it growing up in Long Island?
growing up on Long Island, I don't know. For me, it was a very weird experience because Long Island there's a lot of different people, but the towns are kind of like segregated. Like it's all like it's not all, but for the most part, like it's middle class. Like my parents were like middle class, but my town is like this is where like the middle class black people live.
Oh, wow.
It's like this is where like the middle class white people live. So everybody in your town and your culture kind of looks like you. Some towns are a little bit more like mixed than others.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was like predominantly black, and I went there for elementary school. But then middle school and high school, I went to Catholic school. And the Catholic school I went to was like all white people.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So it was like culture shock.
Yeah.
But it was also like really weirdly like, it was like enlightening in a lot of ways too. Like
spiritually?
yeah, and like culturally, like because we like everybody was the same class, like financially and stuff.
Yeah.
But culturally, like it was very different. So on the weekends, like on a weekend or like Thanksgiving, right? Like they would do Thanksgiving like very different than like how my family would do Thanksgiving. Or like in the summertime, some of them might belong to like a beach club.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where I was from in the summertime, it was like a family cookout.
Right.
You know, and like uncles like DJing like jams and shit. So hanging out with them was like different. Like it was like a whole nother experience than what I grew up on. But then I started going to New York City, and it's like it's like a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
So in that way, it was like kind of cool, you know. But it was also a weird school. It was like Catholic school. Like we had to wear a suit every day. It was like not a real place. We had like dogs and shit in the school.
What? Really?
Yeah, it was like a Catholic private school type shit.
Oh, damn.
It was weird.
Not dogs in the school.
Yeah, it was a weird place. Yeah, there were like birds. Like we have like parrots and like peacocks and like the courtyard. You could like cut through the courtyard in between classes and shit.
What the?
Bro, it was like some shit out of a movie, bro.
I was about to say that doesn't sound like a real place.
It was not real life. Like it was not real at all.
It was not real.
Bro, like every day at 12 o'clock, this bell would go off and everybody would have to like stop and pray. And it didn't matter where you were at. Like wherever you at, you just drop like right there and like do this prayer. And like if you were caught walking during the prayer, you would get detention. It was like a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was.
It's kind of cult-like.
That's a good way to put it, yo. That's what it felt. I felt like I was in one, yo. It was so weird. And like, then there ain't a lot of black people. And like, it's a Catholic school. Like, I'm not even Catholic. So like, they're like saying the prayers and shit. And like, I don't know what anybody's saying. So I'm just sitting there. And everybody's like super smart. And like, I knew I wasn't going to college. So I'm like, what am I even doing here? It was a weird experience.
You made the decision not to go to college at a young age?
Yeah. I made it internally. I didn't tell my parents. I should have probably told them to like save them trouble because they were like stressed out. Like, we're like,
really?
like we can't find him a school. And like in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to go anyway. Like, I should have just told them that. I knew it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, at least for what I wanted to do. Like I always say, like, if you want to be a doctor, like, you should go to college. Like, if I had surgery, I would hope my surgeon like went to college for that shit.
Right.
But like, I want to be a musician. Like, I always wanted to be a musician. So I'm like, my only regret is I wish I would have went to like where you went to school.
Really?
Yeah, because when I started, I didn't have any music friends. And like, I would go around and I'd be like, yo, where's everybody going to play? Like, how are you guys meeting these musicians? And everybody's like, oh, he's in my class. I was like, oh, that's where everybody's meeting each other.
Right, yeah.
I was kind of like on an island for a little bit. But did you like it? You like going to music school?
I did like going to music school. I didn't want to go to college at all, but my mom didn't really give me a choice. She was like, if you want me to support you, you go to college. So I went to college. But I'm glad that I got to go to music school because when I had first like left high school, I went to like a regular like public high school. So I didn't really understand like music theory or like chords or anything like that. Like, I just knew how to match pitch and sing a little bit, you know? So I am happy I went to the school. Did I enjoy the school completely? Not really, because like it was kind of a mess and I'm kind of a mess. So it was just like,
Why would you say it's a mess?
I work there now, so I gotta.
Yeah, we love it there.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
No, but like, just like truthfully, I feel like the vocal program, there were just certain things that weren't communicated with the teachers about, and like teachers were teaching different things, and it was just kind of a mess. And like, when things aren't like perfect, I get this habit of like, all right, fuck it then. Like, fuck this damn school if you're not going to like,
if we ain't gonna do it right, then what are we doing here?
Right, yeah. If we're not gonna do it right, what the fuck are we doing? But yeah, I still pushed through, and like I did meet a lot of people. Like, it was great for like the networking and getting to know people, because I gained like a very big friend group of musicians, and I gained a mentor that has changed my life for the better. Yeah. So it was a blessing.
You feel like the learning theory helped a lot?
Yeah, I feel like cause like I'm kind of a practical person, in the sense of like, I would like to know what the fuck I'm doing, and when it came to singing, I didn't really know what I was doing. So learning music theory helped me be like, oh, I kind of understand how to make a song, how to write, how to do that shit.
Did you do music in high school? Like, you were in like school stuff?
Yeah, but I didn't pay attention. That's why I don't know any theory. Cause
I don't know any theory either.
It was choir, and I would just sing.
Yeah, I don't know any theory.
Really?
No, like,
really? That's so interesting.
I know like a little drum theory, because I did like school band drums.
Yeah.
For like elementary school and middle school, but I didn't make the band in high school. We had to like audition and shit. I auditioned for the drums. I didn't make it. I got like really discouraged.
Oh.
So I quit music completely. I did not make music.
How old were you?
I was 14.
Oh wow.
And I was just like my little heart was broken, bro. Like, mad sensitive. So I was like, I don't even want to be a musician no more. And then I started playing sports. And like, I was solid. I was on the track team and shit. Like, I was like the captain. Like, I had fun.
Oh, dope. Okay.
But like, nah, bro. I never felt like that's where I was supposed to be at.
Yeah.
Like, like I was doing it, but like I just wasn't in love with it. And like, I would walk past the little band room and I'd hear it played. I'd be like, man, I wish I was doing that shit. So like, that should have been the time when I was learning theory, but I was not learning theory. So now it's like, I don't know, just like ears and feel. But it seems like the theory would help. Like, I would like to learn it. The guys who learn it always say like it helps.
Yeah. I mean, it helped me, but like, I don't know. Hearing that you don't know theory and hearing the song that you make, that's crazy. Because that means your ear is just good as hell, honestly. Because there are like many people that I know that like know little about theory or like chords or like how to structure a song. They just feel it. Like it's strictly just like a vibrational thing for them, and that's cool.
It's like a gut thing, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so weird. Don't like. I would like to learn some theory because I have a hard time like articulating it to like other people.
Mm,
Like if I'm making it by myself, I could just like do it. But then like if I'm like doing it with a band, I have a hard time being like it takes me a minute to figure out how to like
like explain it.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
because I don't have like a song sheet. I can't be like here.
Right.
So I'd be like, yo, let me see your bass real quick. Just like do one of these.
Yeah.
And it gets going, but like it takes like some more time. You know,
No, I get it. Yeah.
you can like compose it
Mm-hmm.
like on paper.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And that's why I feel like, because like I would lose my mind trying to do that, like
Yeah.
explain, like I can't like just do like just
love
do
it.
it, you know. And I would lose my mind. So now I know how to like put it in like instrumental terms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so cool. I don't know any instrumental terms. Like I'll hear a chord and I'll just be like, "Yo, play the popcorn chord." That's what it sounds like to me, and we'll just name it that. Like that's the popcorn chord.
Yeah.
But like when you try to play with like new musicians and like you have to explain
Oh
to them
my
the popcorn
God.
chord,
Yeah.
it's like, and I feel bad too because like I know they're probably like, "Come on, bro! Like we're trained musicians. Like
Right.
you're telling us it's the popcorn chord." I'm like, "I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how to read."
I think that's cool though. I don't know. Like it shows you that like you said, you really don't need necessarily like college to like do this music shit for real.
Yeah, I feel like you just gotta love this shit.
Yeah, that's the key.
You gotta love it.
And want it enough.
Yeah, you gotta really want it because it takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had some people that like started making music when I started making music, and after like a couple of months, they kind of just bailed. And I was like, I don't think you really wanted to like do this,
Yeah.
like, because it's a slow burn, like the slowest of burns. But like it's part of it, you know. It's part of the fun. It gives you time to like develop as an artist
Yeah.
and like find yourself. You know.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I'm in that stage now of like reminding myself like I have to be patient, cuz I got out of college and I was just like I want it now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to like put music out, I want to blow up, I want to do all these things, travel, but it's just like it's going to take a minute because I'm still developing as an artist.
Yeah. I had that same conversation with myself too. And like in theory, like you want it faster, but like do you really want it that fast? Because
Right.
if you get to that and you're still developing now, like now you're at the age where like you can do it, and it's like ain't a lot of people watching, so you can really like try anything, do anything, take your time, change your mind,
Mhm.
you know, work things out, so that by the time you do get to that point where it's like this is where I want to be, your skill can match and be like this is where I want to be, and like I can make what I want to make. Because like personally, I don't feel like I'm making what I really want to make yet.
Really?
No,
I feel that.
I feel like I'm getting closer. Like I feel like I get it more than I did it a year ago, but I still wouldn't say like, you know what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I get it completely.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing the same, literally.
Yeah. Right.
Like just figuring out as I go, and like That's one of the hardest parts because like I just want it so bad now.
Yeah.
I want it now. But it's just
Do
like,
that.
how am I going to get it if I don't have these experimental periods, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I've like, I'm still trying to come to terms with, you know?
It's like a musical ugly phase.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. No, that's true, though. It's like an ugly phase. I hate it.
It's like musically, I feel like a 13-year-old. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's part of it. It's all a part of it. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
Yeah.
A musical ugly phase.
Yeah. Being a musician's weird. It's like a weird thing to choose to do. It is.
As like an artist, but I feel like all artists are like, they all have this kind of feeling of just like it just being weird. We're weird.
Yeah, all artists are weirdos, yo.
Yeah.
I love them. Weird people, myself
They
included.
are weird.
Strange, man. And like the better the art, like the stranger the character.
Yeah. Like
fascinating.
I love me like a just a batshit crazy person.
Yeah, I love a good wacko.
You know, yeah,
Love a
because
good
they make the
wacko.
best shit. Because they don't give a fuck.
They don't. And like, see, that's what I say. I gotta hang out with the right people because like, I'm low key a wacko, so I should really watch how many like I interact with. But then when I meet like a fellow one, like I love it, bro. I'll be like, yo, let's get into trouble.
I'm more of like an introverted one. Like you're not
That's
gonna
good.
know I'm a wacko off first bat. Like it's gonna take a few like hangouts to like, oh, you're crazy. I'm like,
that's good though. Just like a slow unraveling.
Yeah, no, for real.
Just over time, you're like, hey, I didn't realize this guy was this nuts.
That's me, for real.
Yeah, I try to not scare them away on the first impression, but it doesn't always go that way. I'm always gonna. People are gonna be themselves, bro. Always.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when, not if. So once I realized that, I was like, why don't I just make when now all the time? Like, it's gonna happen anyway. So now when I meet people, I just off the jump, like, this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
If you like it, it's gonna be a good time. If not, I understand. I'm not mad at you, because it's a lot. I'm a musician. They're weird people.
We are. But I admire that. Like I love when people are like truly themselves right off the bat, because it makes me feel more comfortable to be like, okay, I can be myself more too.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You can only be yourself. And that's like literally what being an artist is. It's just like self-expression.
Mm-hmm. But publicly.
Yeah.
That's the hard
That's
part.
what makes it weird.
Yeah, that's what
the
makes
weird
it
part.
weird, yeah.
It's like mad vulnerable. Like, it's really strange, yo, because everybody's just minding their business. And then you just come out of nowhere like, hey, here's all my business. Like, eat it up. And like, that's what we do. Like, it's kind of
yeah.
You live a life, and then you document it, and then you tell it all about it.
I feel like nowadays it's even more like completely everything, if that makes sense. Like I feel like nowadays celebrities, like, you know everything about them, like their children, their what doctor they go to, like just random shit.
Everything.
Like I don't feel like people were knowing Ella Fitzgerald shit like that.
No, it's
or like yeah.
You know Truman Show?
I don't.
It's this movie show. How would you explain Truman? It's like, it's basically this guy and he lives in a town, and he's like the star of a show. Like the whole town is like filming him, and just kind of
the
like
whole
watching
town.
him. Yeah, like it's like he doesn't know it though. But like,
what?
Yeah, he's living his life, but like they're watching it on TV. There's a Black Mirror episode called Joan is Awful, which is like the same. You seen Joan is Awful?
I saw Joan is Awful.
Joan is Awful is like Truman Show. Truman Show is a movie from like.
What the? That's fucked up.
Yeah, check it out.
Is Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
I love Jim Carrey. That's a very woke individual. He scares me a little bit sometimes, but like, yeah, I love me some Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Truman Show, which is also Joan is Awful, which is basically how like these people are living today.
Yeah, literally, like
Yikes.
everybody's watching them.
No, I did not see this.
No, okay, so I didn't know about
You
the
gotta slow that
KKK
down
mask.
again.
That's
He was wearing a. Who's wearing a KKK mask?
you're lying.
Why?
Why would he's just no? But I did see North perform her song.
He really did.
Let me see. Let me see. He's out of his fucking mind. Look at his daughter in the back. Like, Dad?
Remember what I said about the music and the crazy? This music must be hot. If that's where we're at, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
This shit's gonna be hot.
I love a batshit crazy person because, like,
the guy's off
you,
his rocker, man.
you just know what you're gonna get. Well, not really, because who would have expected that? But
see, like as messed up as that is, that gives me peace personally sometimes. Because sometimes I feel like I'm off my rocker.
right,
Like I'd really be like, yo, I'm losing my
Kanye.
freaking mind, and then I'll see that and I'll be like, all right, I'm not there yet.
right.
I got space. I got some time.
Mhm.
If that's where we're getting to, all right. So that's wild, bro.
No, truly.
It's bold. I just I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah, but I love that. That's a prime example of wacko.
Yeah,
Like-
no, that's like certified wacko.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Like
what
what?
I'm saying. It's like that.
But it's also, I don't know. There's like a genius to Kanye that like is a little frightening.
It's
Because
that,
like,
it's that bipolar, yo. I'm telling you, it's that bipolar, yo.
Really?
I got that shit. I'm telling you. It's
really,
yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it's the cheat code. It's like
because
because
the cheat code.
not so right. So you have these lows, but then you have these highs, and like when you're on the highs, bro.
Yeah.
I say it's like a speed run. Like you're just like ideas are coming at you, like.
Oh wow.
But it's a trade-off, right? So with all this creativity and that, you just get this other like emotional side that's like, I'm finna act up, and like it just comes with it. Like it's you can't get the music without the I'm act up part. It's like
Wow.
so like I get it. I don't act up like that, but like bro, sometimes you get in the at least me, I get in the zone where I'd be like, fuck the establishment, like for no reason. I'm just like mad anti-establishment, and I'll just get mad defiant and just be like, I'm gonna do what I want today. Ain't nobody gonna fucking stop it. You really feel like a superhero.
Wow.
It's like, it's not sustainable though. You always crash.
Really?
Yeah, yo.
How long is like the period of running till you crash?
I've gone like 3-4 weeks.
Oh wow, just sprinting.
Yo, I'm talking like,
Goddamn.
I'm going to work, hustling, making money. Afterwards, I'm making music. I'm going to sleep 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm up at 7, going again every day. Just but like I'm productive. Like I'm shooting these. Like I'm making albums. Like, and then you'll just wake up one day and you're like, oh shit, I'm tired. I haven't slept in like weeks.
Oh.
And you'll sleep for like a whole day, and then you get up and like you're back to like life. Like you're like, I'm back. What I miss, where I've been, and then your friends kind of like fill you in. They tell you. I got good friends. My friends be like, yo, you was bugging. You was on one for a little bit. I'm like, all right, I'm back.
Wow.
And then you just kick it until like the show starts again. Like
That's crazy.
I don't know. At least for me, bro, I've come to peace with it. Like I'm like, this is my cross to bear.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay,
I
so
ain't gonna fight it no more.
my
If you
my
see me
best
spamming on
friend.
Instagram, you just know I'm having one of those days.
Wow, so those are the times.
Yeah, just let me run through it. Then I'll go hide.
I love it though, cause like my best friend, he's bipolar as well. Um, and he basically says the same thing about like his manic episodes. And he's like a workaholic. He will work. But I admire him so much because like the amount of focus and drive he has in these manic episodes is like I wish, because sometimes it's hard for me to focus, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's so interesting.
Bro, if that pace was sustainable, bipolar people would be undefeated. Like nobody could stop them. But there's the B side to it.
Yeah.
And when you're on the other side, it's like polar opposite. Like you can like can be the laziest person on earth, bro. Like
Oh wow.
getting nothing done for like, and like you're fully aware that like the days are going by and you're fully aware like you're not doing anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
But like for whatever reason, there's like no, at least for me, there's like no control over it. You just kind of like sit in it until like it turns on again. It's like
so interesting.
I wouldn't suggest it as a way to live. Like definitely choose like a more like sustainable. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't recommend it. But I get the KKK mask. I would not do the KKK mask.
Yeah.
To answer the question, but like all I can say is I think he's feeling good right now, and I felt good before, so I know he's feeling good.
You get it.
He's feeling real good.
He's feeling on top of the world, like nobody can touch him.
And like the difference between where he's at and where I'm at is he's feeling good and he's got the bread to back it.
Right.
Cause like when I'm feeling good, I'm like, oh, I want to go buy shit, but like I'm broke.
Right. Yeah.
So all I could do is like
that,
buy some weed and like smoke it and be like, all right, I'm feeling good. But like he can, when he's feeling good, he'll just go like buy them all. And like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, you know,
right.
He'll just be like, fuck y'all, I'm getting a jet.
Right. I don't even got bread to get groceries sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
I just gotta literally just get high and just imagine.
I got a dream about this groceries.
Yay. Imagine the food.
I gotta pretend I'm eating that shit.
Astral project to fucking
It really be like that.
Restaurant, yeah. Mm-mm.
Yo, we're playing the gig soon.
I'm so excited. I've been telling everybody to bring their little sneaky links, bring their partners,
bring all your links,
bring all your links,
bring all of them. Just don't tell the other one that the other one is there.
Right.
You'll be good.
Or bring both and pay for a bunch of tickets. We don't mind that.
Bring all the links. Let them meet each other. Make it a power. You know, that's beautiful. You guys been rehearsing?
Yes, like cause I had a Sunday session at the new school, the school I work at now. They do like this like tiny desk type of thing. So we've been like rehearsing since then. Yeah. It's been a hassle like finding a band lately, but this one is really good. One of my favorites so far. Everybody's really cool. Everybody's nice, and everybody plays their ass off. So I'm super excited.
That's exciting. We didn't start yet. We're probably gonna start tomorrow. Same thing with the band. Like, we lost a couple of guys, got some new guys. It's tough. Getting the band together is like tough, bro.
It is tough, yeah.
That's one of the things they don't tell you about that you don't realize until you start doing it.
Yeah.
And I get it, cause like, at least where we're at now, like gigs don't pay out a lot. Musicians gotta like make money where they can. So like, a lot of guys I know are like involved in like a lot of different things. You know, so it makes like trying to schedule rehearsals tough. And,
right.
You know, it's like that.
It's the scheduling that's the pain in my ass.
Same.
I can't stand that shit.
I'm like, every day I'm in the group chat just like, okay, can we get everybody to agree on Tuesday? It's like 5 of us. 3 of us could do it. 2 got something going on. All right. Thursday, everybody except 1. And then that person goes, I could do Sunday. All right. Sunday, everybody says they could do Sunday, and then Saturday night somebody's like, I can't do Sunday, and you're like,
It's just a mess.
it's just it's part of being a musician again, you know. That's why you gotta love this shit.
Literally, yeah. Cause it's like you said, it's a waiting game. It's a trying game. It'll test the fuck out of you.
Test your patience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are cool. You guys are headed where you need to be. Y'all sound really good.
Thank you.
I like the one at the bitter end. Probably my favorite.
Oh yeah. And what's crazy is like it's a completely different band than that now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hear the new shit then.
It's completely it's a completely different band, which is like and that's what I mean by like it's like I don't like change because like I get used to one band, and then like we're like rocking, we have a groove, and then it's just like she has to go back to California, he has to go back to where he's from, like just a bunch of shit, like so yeah. But sometimes change is really cool in the sense of like now with this new band there's new things that I've thought of that I can do. So yeah. Pros and cons. But I'm super excited.
I feel that because like I got basically like a new squad too, and because they all play their own way, even though I'm doing the same songs, it's giving me like a new perspective on them.
Yeah.
And now like some stuff that I was kind of like, I don't want to say bored of playing, but like I was kind of getting bored of playing it.
Mm-hmm.
They have like new life now. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot like this one is kind of fun. Like,
right,
we can make it a little different now. You know, it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it.
It is
January 20th, Bourbon Street. It's a rooftop bar.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but they put a glass over it so that you could do it in the cold.
Oh nice!
So it's gonna be nice.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna be a good time. Well, before we up out of here, first of all, thank you for coming on, Donnie. You're the man.
Of course.
I am. I genuinely mean it. I'm a fan of you, of your music. Like, I love watching you guys play. You guys are a good ass act. Very much inspired me to keep going. I need you to tell everybody where they could find you, how they could find your music, where they could find you on the internet.
Of course. Instagram, Twitter, everything. Donnie T. Smith on Apple Music, Spotify, all streaming platforms. Donnie T. Smith. Yeah. Donnie T. Smith. Stream my music. Help me pay my bills, please.
Help a brother, Donnie T. Smith.
Brother.
Donnie T. Smith the second.
Yes, I am.
Donnie T. Smith the second.
Donnie T. Smith the second.
If you had a son, would it be Donnie T. Smith 3?
Mm-hmm. And then he would have to keep it going, or else I would have to disown him because, like,
it's a must at that point.
Yeah, like
once you hit 3, it's like, all right, what are we doing here?
We need like a bunch now, a bunch of Donnies.
Yeah. Donnie T. Smith, all over the world.
Yes,
check him out. We'll be back